Lightworkers Unite is a podcast and social show hosted by intuitive women, lightworkers, and most importantly, friends, Mayume and Manjeet. Welcome to our podcast, Lightworkers Unite, where we believe there is a lightworker within all of us.
Whether you are a medium, an educator, or a nuclear medicine technologist, there is a lightworker within you, and we have work to do.
This is a safe and sacred place where lightworkers connect, grow, and learn.
And share our light with the world.
Hi. Hi. I love the hi and giggles. That's just how we do it.
I know.
Huh?
Hi. Good morning.
Oh,
Good
wait.
afternoon.
Oh my gosh, look what I found hanging up here to remind me.
Headphones.
That I was looking for. It's kind of like glasses on top of your head. My headphones are hanging on my mic and I forgot to bring my mic down. So.
Oh, there we go.
Do you hear that? Did that sound scratchy? Did that scratch your ears?
No, not at all.
Okay, good.
No, I think
Can you hear this?
we're in good shape.
Do you hear this?
No,
Might not tapped into my mic. Hello, hello.
I can hear you though.
Okay. Yeah.
You sound good.
Okay. You sound good. And you look good.
Oh. I'm not wearing really any makeup. So that's
neither
good.
am I, sister.
Oh my
That's
gosh, I love
we
that.
don't need to wear makeup for
know.
these.
I know it's Monday after
It
a
is.
really busy weekend where
Now
I'm
let's
just
talk.
like, go, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk a little bit about, let's start with our amazing, sorry, I'm trying to eat
I know.
something. So you're gonna hear me eating. I'm just trying to grab this, stuff this food in. Our Lightworker Unite Sister Circle was on Saturday.
Yep.
Absolutely unbelievable.
It was amazing. I loved it. I really did.
Yes. We held it at Everett, in Everett at the most amazing wellness studio called Kindred Healing Space in Everett on Colby. It's a new business, woman owned, and absolutely phenomenal space. She has lots of different offerings. So check out her website because there's a lot of really cool workshops and
it's
studio,
amazing,
like
and
yoga
different
and
practitioners, and yes, all kinds of offerings. I agree. Her name is Donna.
Wow.
Beautiful Donna. We love you, Donna.
We love you, Donna.
And she did open the studio up in the beginning of November. So it is very
really new,
beautiful, very brand new, and just a really feel good energy space. So highly recommend checking that space out. You're going to find some modality that will resonate with you. And she is a beautiful, intuitive soul as well. Yay.
Yes, a beautiful Reiki master and all kinds of cool stuff. But what about that circle celebration? What did you think?
Yeah, so that was
what's your
funny.
takeaway, Mayume, from that, from our time?
Oh, well, I mean, there's so much. What was so interesting is the numbers kept fluctuating. You know, of how many people we were like, how many women are going to show up for this? And it went from like 7 to 17 within minutes. And then it went from 17 to 21 to 20 to 18 to 7, it was like all over the place. And we both believe that whoever is there, it is all divine and there's no coincidences, but it was really, really, I think because of the space, because of this group, and because it was celebration, the theme and the topic and the energy of it was amazing. So we did the journaling. I think everyone really resonated with the journaling of releasing what doesn't serve us or all the things of 2023. And then I love the whole tearing that up, ripping it up and throwing it away concept. And then journaling for 2024, inviting what we desire, all the things that we hope for in 2024, and really manifesting that. And we had a couple of people who I think wanted to go home and do it again, right? Because sometimes you're in that space. I think there's some that never journal. So when they're in this space, it gives them permission to, now they're forced to. Listen, you can't be anywhere else. We're going to put on some music and this is the time. And then I think there's those that do it kind of like, I'm just doing this, but I'm going to go home and really do it.
Yeah.
Right? I think
because there's
have
not
that
like a
mindset.
ton of time, because we do
Yes.
we kind of dedicate a lot of the time for readings, as well. So, and of course, we use our beautiful oracle cards. So if you don't have those, you really need to get them.
They really
Christmas is
are
coming.
magical and amazing. I really think because Christmas is coming. A Christmas present for yourself
Yeah.
or a sister. Yes. A girlfriend
Aw,
or a guy friend.
yes.
I mean, we're not limited
Oh,
here
yeah.
for our
No, not at
wonderful
all.
male listener that's listening. Thank you
Yeah.
again.
But it was really fun to have them pick their card in the very beginning. That to me was really cool when when they come in and they check in and we clear them a little bit, just, kind of get them getting into this beautiful space. They pick one of our oracle cards and they hold it with them for the entire workshop. And then at the very end, it was kind of cool to like have them express, okay, this is the card that came up. And then it's just a doorway for us to kind of start
Yeah.
with the reading, which was were just so much fun. And I just love that it's a little bit of a bridge for all of us to
Yes.
connect us with to each other, but also
Mhm.
to us to them. Yeah. So I
Yeah,
just
I
that
agree.
was just
And
really
here we are.
fun.
We allocated 3 hours for this event. The first, 30 to 45 minutes was to serve some light appetizers, grab some water, a cup of coffee, and then kind of mix and mingle and get sit. But they were ready to go. Like they were done. They didn't really want to
Yeah.
sit and talk and eat. They just wanted to go. So we're like, all right, let's start. And we were so proud of ourselves that we were so ahead of time and on schedule.
Oh, I feel so
And let's
bad.
talk about the attunement and the
Yes.
feedback of what people have been saying about the energy we did kind of gather in a circle holding hands, you with
Yeah.
the crown chakra sound bowl and me
Hmm.
channeling spirit and just kind of I don't even remember what I said, but just getting us all into that power mode. And so many people felt electricity and that power source of
Oh,
energy and being on a
yeah.
high. And it was great. And I think that was a great way to move into the readings in that
Oh,
high
yeah.
frequency to bring in spirit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just feel like, with these circles, the people that are meant to be there, that are going to be there, they're going to be there. And if you feel called to ever attend, um, I just think that's awesome because there's really a reason, right? Like it felt like every single person
Yeah.
that was there and we had a full house. We were like at 21, full
Yes.
capacity.
Full
So it
capacity.
was, it was just so cool that I think we both just have this really strong faith, right? That if you feel pulled and you feel like whoever's meant to be there is supposed to be there, it is.
Yeah.
And that's what I felt. I felt like every single person was there on purpose. Like they had
Yes.
just the energy to like, they just, I just love that. It just feels like magic to me. Because, not everybody comes to the same circle, right?
No,
Like,
no,
right. Some
except for
people were,
Kathy Thibodeau, our
yeah,
beautiful Lightworker sister. She came to all four. I'm just so
I
grateful for that.
know. I
Yes,
love her so
and
much.
I do too. It's just amazing. But I agree, and I think either the timing of it, right, whether they can attend the date and time, or whether the topic, or if it resonates or didn't resonate, or whatever, it's all divine. I think it's all
Yeah.
in order of way it's supposed to be.
Yes.
And then we're, soon we'll every single person who has joined a Lightworker Sister Circle should get a beautiful discount and join the big, huge event that when we bring everyone together,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah. I think it was just really cool. And so for those of you who do feel or couldn't make it for whatever reason, we had a
Yeah.
couple of our seasoned folks as well fall ill, the poor
Yes.
some of the poor women that got sick and they just, didn't couldn't be there for some reason. I feel like that's also divine. And, they were needed somewhere else, maybe in those moments.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I
Yeah.
would just send lots of love and light and they got the worksheets and stuff. So we just want to really honor all of that. But wow, wow. I was like buzzing still
Yes.
afterwards, right? Did you
Same.
feel the same
Yes.
way. Yeah. Oh my
Buzzing
gosh.
and boy, even all day yesterday, I just was like, whoo,
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
still the energy and kind of crashing a little bit here and there, like just feeling depleted, but not depleted, but we get pretty tired after an event like that. Connecting with
Oh
spirit,
yeah.
it's a lot of energy that we're navigating through and switching between different people and guides and departed. So I just really and I think you and I had talked about this afterwards. I think these beautiful souls, they come for the reading. Yes, they enjoy the
Mm,
journaling. Yes, the attunement was great for them to physically do something and connect and bring in energy. I think that's important, but they're there because they want a message and they're there for their
yeah.
growth and expansion and connection. And did
Yeah.
you see how awesome that they're connecting with each other? I just love that
Oh
too.
my God. I know everything about it. It
Yeah,
was such a celebration, right? It was
it
such
was.
an,
Yeah.
I just love that. I love connection. And we love that sisterhood. We love hope, creating these sacred spaces too, where it is possible to really just be in love with each other, and remind ourselves to love ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I love that.
Um,
Yeah.
I was just thinking, that well, we do also it's kind of hard to get really, really deep in the readings when we have 20 women and like 3
Yes,
hours. So
correct. It is.
so
They're
we do
called,
have
yeah.
a
Mhm.
bullet readings, right?
Yes, baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bullet readings.
And I think that's why we have our spirit readings with Mayume and Manjeet. So
Mm.
if you wanted a longer time with us, a full 60 minutes with the both of us, that is available as well, right?
It
So
is.
we
Yeah.
just
And you know
set
what's so
up,
funny? We have always had that available, but I don't think people knew that. Right. I mean,
yeah,
we've talked about it, we've offered it, and I think a couple of people have done it, but I don't know that people really know that they can have a reading with the both of us at the same time. So
yeah,
I love that we've set that up. And you can go to our link
yeah,
tree. If you're familiar with Linktree, go to Linktree, and it's our username is Lightworkers Unite. So Linktree slash Lightworkers Unite. And
yeah.
you will find
It's
everything you need to know about us, our Instagram page. You can watch one of our YouTube videos and shows. You can listen to our podcasts and you can book a Lightworker spirit reading with us. Yeah. Or a house
yay. Yeah.
clearing. We got a house clearing, by the way. Did you see
Oh
that?
gosh, I know. I just saw that
Yes,
coming through. That's
yes,
exciting.
I know.
What a great thing to do before the new year, like or in the new year, right? So
Yeah,
January, if you're feeling like, okay, you're rebooting 2024 and you really want to take your energy to the next level, um, give us a call. We would love to come and do a
yeah,
clearing. And it doesn't mean like you might, that you feel a negative entity there, or
yeah.
it doesn't have to be an
Doors
urgent, like,
opening and
right.
cupboards slamming. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it could be a clear, just a cleansing, clearing, smudging, and blessing, right? We should come up
Hmm.
with an acronym for that, like all of those together.
Oh, I know.
It is, we come in and we just kind of purify this beautiful space, clear everything old, and then bless that beautiful home for what's to come. And, yeah. And some people
Yeah.
people are going through shifts and things, and they might need it be time to kind of clear
Hmm.
whether kids are going off to college, or new babies or new dogs or old pets who have
Yeah.
passed, and who knows what's going on, and maybe the energy and the space needs just a beautiful boost and cleanse and blessing.
Yeah. Yeah. Like a clean, like just like just, when there's a big gust of air and you just
Mhm.
that's just what I keep seeing is like all these homes, especially after the holidays, right? And all of that energy is still kind of reminiscing or ruminating is the right word in those spaces. A lot of times, with the new year, just kind of breathing through that. Um, I have a friend of mine who's going through a separation, and has reached out. So she's also going to be wanting a house clearing here as well.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
got to get her in the books too. But that's also a really powerful transition, isn't it? Like when
Mm-hmm.
you've shared a space with somebody for so long, I don't know why this is coming up right now,
Oh, I
but
love it.
and you're sharing this space with someone and somehow that person is gone or transitioned or you've left each other, right? Like a divorce or a separation. Um, there is really a need for that space to be cleared because everything about that space still has that person's energy, right?
Yes. It
Yeah.
absolutely does. Yes.
Yeah. And it doesn't mean it's gone forever. It just means that it's not going to, it's kind of moved through the spaces.
Mm-hmm.
So you're
Mm-hmm.
creating more space for yourself and your energy,
Yeah.
right?
It's all
Yeah.
positive and wonderful. And energy doesn't ever die. So it just changes.
Yeah.
And so you can move it. And so that people think, well, I really don't want their energy gone, or I still like the feeling of them. Well, you just set that intention and that will still be there, but
Oh,
perhaps
yeah.
all the other things, just so that energy doesn't get stuck or become
Mhm.
stagnant. Like we need to move and shift and change, or we all get stuck and stagnant.
Oh, yeah.
And so I think it's a great idea. And I think this is a great time of year. I think you're absolutely right, Manj, that with the new year coming, this is a great time to cleanse your space, and get
Mhm.
and make it available and ready for the new things to come. It might just feel good, just a nice, like
Yeah.
you said, you kind of breathed into the mic. You went,
Yeah.
but it didn't come through. Like I couldn't hear your breath. I don't know if you could hear it when I did it, but I saw what you were doing, and I thought, yes. And now I'm thinking, shit, I got to do that to my house.
I
Why
know.
haven't I done it with my own space? Every now and then I'll definitely cleanse Johnny's side of the bed. Like if he pisses me off and
Oh,
we're in a fight, I'll be like smudging his space, clearing all that shit. So
get out.
if you
Yeah.
need to smudge your partner's side of the bed, believe me, it works. It's
It works. I love it. I love
yeah.
it. Yes.
Yeah. So we're just
Um,
again kind of wrapping up with the sister circle. Thank you to all you beautiful souls for coming. It was
oh
wonderful to
my
meet the
gosh.
new, to see our friends, our Lightworker sisters who have been following us from the beginning or who have worked with us, one on one, each of us. I do hope that you will keep in mind for 2024 all the new things that are coming up that we're planning on doing. And then,
Mhm.
yeah, I think some really exciting things to help you on your soul journey, which is
Oh,
great for my
yeah.
soul journey too, by the way. Right?
Yeah.
You and I are still we're still figuring things out. We don't got everything figured out, but
Mhm.
I'm excited to for the growth. My word that I wanted, was
Oh,
expansion, and I just kind of felt that that's what my word is for next year. I didn't even know
yeah.
for sure. It just was like, what do I need? And it's expansion, just more growth, and maybe expansion is touching more souls together. Um, I don't know. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
excited about it, actually.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've had I agree. I feel like there's just so much ready, like coming for 2024, right? Like it
Yeah.
feels very, this year feels very, this upcoming year, it feels very like fruitful, feels like very new and exciting. So I know some of the things that we've been talking about. Do you want to share some of the things that we've been talking about, what we want to do with for 2024?
Yes, because putting it
Okay.
out there just makes it even more real, right?
Okay. So
Yes.
I'm going to tell you the first thing that we've been talking about for our audience. We're getting a sneak peek
Yep.
at this situation. Um, is an oracle card. Our Lightworker Unite Oracle card workshop, right?
Yeah.
Where
Yeah. We've
we're
been
gonna
talking about that for
walk,
a while. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And
Go ahead.
really to talk about the guidebook, right? So it'll be like a really powerful space for us to work with you and our cards and giving you an opportunity to connect with your cards on a really profound level. So we're going to use the guidebook and connect
Yes.
you with your cards a little bit more. And a lot of that is really just about being in safe spaces to trust what is coming out for you when you go through the guidebook. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. It feels so I'm like super excited about this. And because I mean, like you, I've had a couple of clients say, I love the cards, but I just don't get the guidebook, or I just am not using the guidebook. I don't know how to do the guidebook. And even though it's all in there, I would understand how it might not resonate yet. So as long as you're connecting with the cards, and you're, keeping your energy surrounded in the cards and just start to bond with them energetically. Don't worry about the guidebook right now. Just kind of look at the cards, look at the colors, look at the numbers, and just notice how the cards feel and what they mean to you until we have this workshop available. And then you can come with your guidebook and we will just do it. We'll do it together. I think a lot of people really would like that. So again, if you haven't purchased the Oracle cards, please go to our link tree and find us. And again, I know shameless promotion, but in order to come to the workshop, you got to have the cards.
That's
one of the things we're doing.
I think one of the things that's really cool and super excited about it is at the end of this workshop, you will be a Lightworkers Unite certified Oracle card reader, right? There will be a certification that we'll be able to give you so you can use our cards with confidence out in the world, and that's very strategically our cards, right? So we're really, really excited to bring that certification program to all of you.
I know it's huge.
They're so much fun.
They're so much fun. And this will allow you, whether that certification just brings you closer to your own guidance and healing with giving yourself a reading, but also then you'll be able to give others readings. And so to feel confident in doing so. But so look out for that. That's one of the things.
Yes. Okay. That's number one.
That's number one.
Okay.
Number two.
What's number two?
Are you, all right, is that you? Are you asking? Are we
you got it?
Okay. We ready? Look out for the Comediums. So that's also coming up, right? The two mediums. I know that Manjeet may not necessarily identify and call herself that, but she definitely is one. And if you've worked with her, because she's an intuitive life coach, you know this, that she does have loved ones that depart. She can see and talk to them as well. So we have done some live events, public demonstrations together. And we thought this would be super fun to have a really cool event called the Comediums, because co-mediums, and we're funny. We can be fun and funny. And we're going to, through laughter, right? We ask spirit, hey, and I do this already when I do mediumship, but I always believe that our loved ones come in for a message. And I always say, bring something funny, tell us something that will make them giggle or laugh, so in their memory and comfort, because that brings so much healing, and laughter is just a beautiful frequency to be in. So our events will be just super high vibe, a lot of laughter, and readings. Yes.
Yay. Yes. There'll be a series of these comediums.
You got to say it like comedium.
Comedium events. So there'll be a really fun series, I think, that wants to be born here. And so just stay tuned with those, because I think that's going to be really fun in a really powerful way. And I agree with you. That is really an intrinsic connection that we both have with spirit, and moving that information for guidance to our sitter that is, always in the light and always in love and laughter. But those are all very, very high frequency energies, right? So it's all about connecting on a very, very high frequency so that we can raise the vibration. Are you?
My guide is in front of my face right now, Gal Defon.
Oh, I know. She's like blinking and looking off the screen. And I'm like,
what the
what's
hell?
happening?
He just got
What's happening?
he's giving me this huge, like
Oh,
doing this. Like,
no.
yes, I'm getting chills and I'm
Oh,
like, yeah. Yeah, so that's a little validation
oh,
right there.
holy
That's why he's like
shit.
right here. And he's so funny and lovely. I love him so much.
Oh, I love that.
Giving me the
Yes,
heart
yes.
signal. So that's validation. Yes. Sorry. Keep going. I'm just,
I love that. I love that so much because yeah, I think there's if you've been to different mediums and they all have their own style and
yes. Yeah.
you know and I think that's something Mayume and I are very, very intrinsically connected with. And that's why we have this podcast. It's all about light work. It's all about trying to shine the light within grief, within pain, within loss, right?
Mhm.
And flipping that script into something beautiful and wise and courageous, right? Yeah, super excited. So stay tuned
Stay
for
tuned.
that.
Woohoo.
Oh, comedian.
Yes. Comedians. Oh my God, so fun.
Oh,
And because that
yes.
one's just going to be just goofy and fun and healing and just so
Yes.
energetic. Um, and do we want to talk about our retreats?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. I am super excited about this. We are going to be hosting a couple of beautiful, not just a couple, but a group of beautiful sovereign queens
Mm-hmm.
that want to move into an awakening for themselves somehow. And we're going to do that with all in the light. And so it's going to be super exciting. We're going to find some beautiful locations. We're going to have amazing food, healthy, nourishing food. There'll be a whole random event of sound baths, sound, journaling, meditation, vision
Yes.
boarding. I mean, we've got a
Yes.
lot of
We've
things to
got a
bring to the
lot
plate.
of beautiful things.
Coaching.
Yeah. I feel that possibly past life regressions, soul
Yes.
retrievals. I mean, there's going to be different themes and different retreats, and some for those who are grieving. We'll have definitely readings where we bring in the departed. We're starting to feel like we want to branch out and go somewhere and really use Mother Earth and her energy with us. So I'm excited to do that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Past life healing. That is a really big theme, isn't it? Don't you
Mm-hmm.
find? I mean, I don't know
Yes.
what's happening. There's just been a really big shift in the last, for me, I've been seeing it a lot in the last 3 months. Just a huge, like, leveling up of people that are doing some really intense past life healing.
Mm-hmm.
And I see it, when I do my Akashic record readings, right? So that it looks, it kind of shows up in that way. But yeah, it's been, I think, a really cool retreat connecting to that past life where you not only want to heal, but you want to bring forward all of that wisdom that lives in that past life, because
Yeah.
that wisdom wants to be transferred to this life. So, if that's
Right.
calling to you at all, please leave us a little note
Please.
that would be something you'd like to see. Also that I love that with the grief, right? Like healing, just a really powerful healing.
I
Yes.
right. I'm so excited. Can you imagine doing that like outside where you're on the earth's ground and actually
Mm.
going into a past life? I just feel
Oh
that that's
yeah.
happening.
It's gonna happen.
Yes,
We're
that's
gonna
going to
do it.
happen.
This is
2024 and all the guests that we're going to have on our podcast in 2024 too.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned, guys.
We are in such a beautiful place of abundance right now. So grateful for our beautiful women that graced us with their power and presence on Saturday, as well as beautiful Donna, who held the space for us, physical
Yes.
space.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm grateful for you, Miss Mayume.
Oh, I'm so grateful for you too,
You're
Manjeet. This is amazing.
amazing.
You're amazing. And this is so fun. It is so fun. And we'll get into some really good stuff next week where we'll get into, I don't know, something mystical and crazy. And we'll start talking of all things.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just so honored to share space with you guys, physical space. So if you haven't come to one of our events, I hope that you will find us on Linktree and join us. If not, keep listening, everyone, and tell everyone about the podcast, and we'll keep going. I love it. So have a wonderful rest of your day.
Yay.
Love you.
Love you, love you, love you.
Guys.
Namaste.